Later. No, he's at camp. He's at sleepaway camp this week.
Welcome back into the Titan Sports Complex for the second half. Fortuna Tulsa 1, FC Dallas 0. And it's been a pretty good game so far. Not much to choose between the sides. We should say that there is FIFA Women's World Cup going on, as we've just been talking to Cyprian Hedrick. There is a watch party for the game versus Chile on June the 16th here at 11 a.m. So plenty going on here at Titan. There you can see the coaches, Coach Tokarczyk there in the just to the left there, and Yolanda Thomas was with Donovan Bradshaw, those three coaches for Fortuna Tulsa. They have the slight upper hand. The sun has gone in now, still a very pleasant evening, and here come FC Dallas, who are wearing all red tonight. And I think, Brittany, we've seen Yolanda Thomas handling a squad once again. There they are, very, very well. She's made intelligent substitutions. She's bringing players back in, giving them 20 minutes, resting them. Just intelligent coaching.
Definitely. I think she's done a brilliant job. I think she has all of her players playing in the right role. They're comfortable playing in those positions. Obviously, kind of coming into teams like this, you maybe don't always play in the position that you feel most comfortable with, and that can kind of make play a little bit more difficult. But I think we see with Coach Thomas, she's doing a brilliant job with putting players where they're going to be successful in roles that they feel comfortable playing, so they can really set themselves up and assert themselves, play confidently. And I think you see that as soon as those players coming off the bench onto the field, immediately making impacts. I mean, we see Ashlyn Gordon, creating those opportunities, stepping in the middle, winning the ball, setting up the opportunity for Sierra Schwartz, who's a substitution, comes in, hits that banger. Amanda Carreno coming in, just kind of changing the game a little bit, just with her smart play, just doing small things like dummying the ball, letting the ball run through. It's little things, but it makes a big difference in the overall run of play.
Certainly does. Fortuna Tulsa 3-0. Wonder if we can have a quick look at the standings before this game. There they are, Fortuna Tulsa, they're top, but it's important, Brittany, because 2 points behind, look, FC Dallas on 2-1-1. So it's a big game, big second half this.
It is. I'm sure FC Dallas is ready to come out really hard in this second half. They know that they've got their work cut out for them. I think we've talked about it as pretty evenly matched, even battle. So it's going to be interesting what the FC Dallas coaching staff, what adjustments and changes they have. Obviously, they have several threats and weapons at their arsenal. They've hit the post. They've created a lot of really good chances. They've looked very, very dangerous at times for sure. So it'll be exciting to see how the second half goes.
Certainly will, and it's going to be Fortuna Tulsa to get us underway in this second half. And it's going to be Sierra Schwartz up there, up top. Blankenship Price in midfield.
It's like Reagan Whitlow's back in at that center defensive mid.
So away we go with Fortuna leading by a goal to nil. A big 45 minutes in the Red River Northern Division as FC Dallas look for their third win of the season and to go above Tulsa by a point if they were to turn this round. On the far side, FC Dallas have the ball, and Washington is tackled by Price fairly, says the referee. Those two not afraid of a challenge in the middle there.
Absolutely not. Both brilliant at their jobs, going in hard.
Good build-up play from Dallas. Here is the impressive Trinity Thomas, laying it back to Washington. Chelsea Supri has pulled the arm back. Bit of a smile there from Taylor Mallon.
Yep, she got a little bit of a tug there, a little gamesmanship going on. But, that's what you want to see. It just shows you that it's a competitive game and both these teams really want this win. So that's what you want to see out of these teams, that they're willing to put some stuff on the line and give it everything they have to get the win tonight, which obviously is going to either keep Fortuna at the top of the table or leapfrog FC Dallas up there.
Yep, exciting times ahead for the girls in this game, and we thank you for your company on Facebook Live and YouTube Live as Price brings in Cora Dunnock now on the overlapping run. Here's Parker Goins now going onto her left foot, will cross the ball low into the box, and nobody can get on the end of it. Parker Goins with an outstanding ball into the box.
She did so well there. Great bit of skill, just created that separation. She did a wonderful job keeping it on the floor, just kind of sliding it right across the face of goal, and somehow nobody connecting with it there.
Should say McKinley Crone has come into goal in the second half. We did say that there would be a goalkeeping change if Yolanda Thomas kept the same pattern going. Here's Thomas. But Roman Langer there does well, clears the ball. Good battle that one, Thomas against Roman Langer. 2.5 minutes gone in this second half as the ball is thrown a long way into the box. Good header away from Kelsey Gordon, then a shot coming in which is a couple of yards over the top of Crone's goal. So nothing doing for FC Dallas there. So expect to see a lot of changes again in this second half as both these coaches using this as a developmental league as well, the WPSL, Northern Division, Red River. Here's Dunnock playing the ball inside here to Goins. Goins now low ball through. Schwartz goes to ground. Washington will pick it up for FC Dallas, but then Malum steps in, wins it back for Fortuna. Dunnock again with the white headband. Chipping the ball, good ball here to Blankenship. Blankenship will feed in Malum. Malum now will play it back. That's a beautiful ball back. That is the perfect ball for Parker Goins. And she taps it in on the 6-yard line, and it's Fortuna 2, FC Dallas 0.
Yeah, great bit of play. So you start seeing Cora Dunnock sitting really high from that outside left defensive position, sitting well. Fortuna does a great job of switching the run of play. She gets a good ball in there, ball out to Taylor Malum. So here's the great ball in from Cora Dunnock originally. Great first touch by Rachel Blankenship, finds Taylor Malum. Great ball across, and then obviously see that magic connection, Taylor Malum, Parker Goins.
It really is a magical connection, isn't it? And it's the perfect ball if you're a striker to pull that ball back.
That's what you want. You just want to on the ground, slide it back just a little bit. Nice, easy, tee it up. And Parker Goins going to finish that all day.
2-0. Now a little bit of daylight between the teams. Not one yet by any means. Of course, that's an early goal. Just 4 minutes.
FC Dallas, very dangerous. I always see that bit of skill from Thomas there. They could strike at any time, so Fortuna's going to have to make sure that they stay on their toes defensively and not give FC Dallas very much room.
And we're going to see another long throw being launched in here by the number 23, Brooke Lamp. She's down there, away. There she is, coming up by the floodlight, comes to the line, launches a long throw in.
Got those power throws.
And there's an effort there coming in, which is wide of the target from Washington. They really are long throws.
They are. I mean, it's a really cool specialty to have, to be able to throw the ball. I mean, it almost makes it like a corner kick in a lot of ways. It's really dangerous, and they're kind of unpredictable, so it's hard to defend against as well.
Fortuna did pretty well there, actually, defending it.
They did. Fortuna defenders, all of them really very, very good defensively in the air, reading and being able to jump up, and have been very good defensively tonight, kind of shutting things down aerially from FC Dallas tonight.
2-0 the score. Here's Langer getting rid of the ball there. Blankenship to Malum. Malum with that last assist to Goins. Here is Malum now, feeding the ball along the right-hand side. But I don't think Goins is going to get on that, and that will be a goal kick.
Good build-up again, though. Great 1-2 in the middle from Blankenship and Taylor Malum to penetrate, get a good switch going there, quickly attacking out of the back. Just a little too far there in the end for them.
The 807 comes into Jinx Airport. Another plane coming in.
Goalkeeper's dream center back. You know she's going to give everything she has to win the ball and not let anything past her.
And we should say that Rachel Hummingbird has got a well-deserved rest as Taylor Malum goes down the right-hand side. So it's a new centre-back pairing of Van Fossen and Gordon. That ball comes off. Parker Goins, who can play on the right, she can play on the left, and she does often crop up in the middle. Gets opportunities on goal.
That's what makes her a dangerous player. You never know where she's going to play. She can continually kind of shifts and moves around the pitch. Makes her hard to mark and keep track of. You can just kind of switch her from side to side. She can penetrate through the middle, make all those overlapping runs. Her and Taylor Malum, you know, obviously switching sides continually makes them a very, very scary threat if you're on the other side of them.
I'll tell you what, if you're sat at home now and you weren't able to get here tonight, please come along and watch a Fortuna game live. You can come to One Oak, home of the Tulsa Drillers and the Tulsa Roughnecks, and Fortuna Tulsa on Saturday. Brittany and I will be there at 11 a.m. Of course, if you can't get there, you can listen to Brittany and me. We'll try and bring you the commentary to the best of our ability, but it really is a fantastic atmosphere here tonight as Charlotte Price will feed the ball in here to Schwartz. Schwartz will try and get a cross in, comes back on her right foot. Good twisting and turning, lays it back to Cora Dunnock now onto her right foot. She drives the ball into the box. Blankenship's there, Malum's there. Here is Malum trying to fashion out an opportunity. Langer says you may need to go back to me. That's good from Malum. She's inside the box here. Curls a left-footed shot just wide of the target. And it just shows you how dangerous Taylor Malum could be with both feet.
She's so comfortable on the ball, and you just kind of see that. She gets herself kind of caught to the outside. Obviously, players are telling her to play the ball back, keep possession, but she's such a good player on the ball technically that she just turns her defender really well, gets her head up, has a great strike to just kind of try to slide it back post there. It's a little bit too wide, but you just see how dangerous she is on the ball and how creative and all the different attacking threats that she possesses in her toolbox.
Van Vossen goes across and foils the danger. I was reading that she's a 4-year state basketball player as well at Union High School, so she's a pretty talented sports girl all round.
She is an athlete, that's for sure.
And that's why, of course, she's also a member of the youth women's under-19 national team in 2018 and 2015. Great future for her, but she's plying her trade here with Fortuna Tulsa and doing extremely well. 2 players now on 2 goals. That's Parker Goins and Taylor Malum. And it is, as you can see on our screen, 2-0 with 9.5 minutes gone in the second half. Dave Saunders and Brittany Scraper with you, bringing you the commentary here at Titan Sports Complex.
It's a beautiful night tonight out at Titan Sports Complex. Nice little breeze, the sun's gone down. It's absolutely perfect to be out here tonight.
See the big tall OIU tower in the background there across the other side of the river, of course. Here's Jada Holmes coming forward. She is a centre back. Trinity Thomas just dispossessed there, and Van Vossen came across and cleared the danger. Parker Goins so flexible. She's gone across to the left-hand side now. Very difficult, as we said, to pick up. And that was a great run from left into the middle for Malum, who just pulled it back for the second goal onto the 6-yard box. Here's Schwartz holding the ball up well, as she does. Goins wins a throw-in.
That's another thing Schwartz does really well. It's just such a good job holding the ball up. I mean, she does a great first touch on it, does a good job of keeping it there. I mean, it's obviously you're playing a good team. You don't want to lose the ball there, but she does such a brilliant job for Fortuna. It's just small things like that, just being able to keep possession in those times that really helps throughout the whole game.
Certainly does. Langer plays the ball infield here to Kelsey Gordon. Kelsey Gordon, University of Central Oklahoma girl, to Price. In steps Houchin to clear that one. It's going to go all the way through to the girl wearing all green tonight, and that's Crone, who's playing the second half. Paige Hobart keeping a clean sheet on the first half. Here's Goins, scorer of the second goal, threading it forward. Here's Blankenship trying to get in there, but Houchin gets in there just ahead of her. Back to Goins, though, as FC Dallas with a bit of a nervous clearance there. Whitlow brings in Dunnock. Dunnock seems to have a lot of space on that left-hand side.
She is. She's finding lots of space on that side.
Which is good if you're a Fortuna Tulsa fan. That's a great turn from Charlotte Price. Here's Dunnock again, as we said, lots of room. Plays a low ball in here to Whitlow. Whitlow will just play this one back here to Hayley Van Vossen. Goins does a 360, goes back to Dunnock. Patient play from Fortuna. Dunnock's ball into the box, looking for Blankenship, headed away again by Houchin. Clash, 2 players go down. Jada Holmes felt that, I think, with Sierra Schwartz. She stayed down, gets to her feet now. Another clash on halfway. Referee says that will be a Dallas ball. So all still to play for. I think it's going to be a throw-in. Ball in midfield. Washington just goes down. She was just clipped by Blankenship. One of those that nobody means to do, but the referee has to
just kind of accidentally clips her there. No
intention.
Malice,
No,
yes,
that's right.
malice intent there.
Fortuna are going to make another substitution in a moment. I think it's Rachel Hummingbird will be coming back into the fray. Long ball from Dallas then. Flicked on, but easy to go through to McKinley Crone, the goalkeeper. On for this second half. Paige Hobart having kept a clean sheet. Very happy, obviously, over there, and her side leading by 2-0. Powerful header forward. And Trinity Thomas just pushing Cora Dunnock there. A little bit of frustration maybe creeping in. Van Vossen wanted to take it quickly, but too far forward, says the referee.
Just a little bit. a little bit too far. Yeah, I think we're seeing FC Dallas a little bit frustrated here. They're struggling to kind of connect their passes. They had a very good first half. Were able to get a lot of good chances, connect through the middle, penetrate through the middle. But Fortuna in this second half has pretty much been able to shut that down.
Here's Price round the defender. Out comes the keeper. Does well. And Price nearly in for 3 there for Fortuna Tulsa. Ball over the top. Not over the top of Van Vossen, though. He gets 2 headers away. And then there was a foul on Van Vossen, says the referee. And it was by the number 14, Alexis Gibson, who is rather isolated a little bit up there at the moment for FC Dallas. Van Vossen it will be, who was fouled and will take the free kick here. Cleared away by Holmes. Just seeing the buildings in the background reminds us that recently we've had lots of flooding here in the Tulsa area. Have you got any family and friends that were affected by that, Brittany?
Luckily, no. Our house got very close, but fortunately we were okay. But obviously, lots of areas, lots of families affected. Obviously, some of our own Fortuna players.
Yeah. But isn't it fantastic how the community pulls together?
Oh, it's brilliant. I think that's something that kind of separates our community from others, is just everyone's so quick to help, and they want to do anything they can. I think you saw that River City had a big cleanup event, and they had so many people I don't think they even knew what to do with to try to help. They had well over 400 people come out to support and try to help clean up. So I think it just shows what an amazing community we live in, and the generosity of the soccer community is absolutely amazing.
Certainly is. Here's Cora Dunnock on the left-hand side, and that's something that Fortuna Tulsa pride themselves on, is being in the community and supporting. Now, FC Dallas just having a little bit more of the ball here. It's a long way out for an effort there by Brooke Lamp. She's got that tremendous throw there with the foot. She wasn't so accurate with that one.
I don't think she connected quite as well as she wanted to there, but good idea. I mean, you could never know when you're going to find that keeper off her line a little bit. FC Dallas looking to try to get some stuff going here.
Here's Washington with a shot. That's a little bit closer. They are getting closer. She's been the outstanding player for me.
Yeah, she's done a great job driving through the middle there and creating space, and she does it so successfully because she attacks at speed, and it's hard defensively to try to catch up to her or get a nick of the ball.
Parker Goins being taken off, scoring that second goal. Along comes Amanda Carreno. Cora Dunnock's coming off as well. and Blankenship for Maddie Tokarczyk. Just seeing who that's going in at left back for Dunnock.
I think it's Gracie Hare.
Gracie Hare, isn't it?
Yep. She played a little bit in the first half. She's back in the second. Obviously, Fortuna's first ever goal scorer from last season.
Yeah, tremendous
back again.
occasion.
We were both very excited that game, I remember.
It was very exciting to see Gracie Hare with that shot. Here is Mallam, who's an exciting player to watch. Price is also very exciting to watch, but nips in, does Chelsea Cypree to steal the ball away. In steps Gracie Hare. Carreno chasing that one. But away come the girls in red, FC Dallas, who trail by 2-0. Carreno just flicks the ball on intelligently to Schwartz. Fortuna want more. Here's Price onto her right foot, sliding challenge, cleared away. FC Dallas player goes down, and the referee's going to stop play because I think Price slid in there and she caught her on the ankle, I think.
It looks like it. Yeah, just got her on the outside there. I'm sure that didn't feel too good.
So Women's World Cup going on. Do you think the States can go, obviously the 13-0 doesn't tell you an awful lot, does it,
right.
with respect to the opposition, but a more difficult game coming up. They've got Sweden, I think it is, in Chile.
Yeah,
so
Chile's up next. I think that'll be another game that they'll win pretty handily. I think Sweden's going to be their first really solid test. But it'll be really interesting to see how all the brackets fall, because it looks like if everything kind of falls the way everyone expects, they're going to meet France in the quarterfinals. And in my opinion, that might as well be the final right there. So that's going to be a very exciting game to see.
Yeah, France off to 2 wins, top of the group. Little mention for England beating Scotland in the Battle of the United Kingdom there.
Yeah, England's got a great team this year.
Yeah, England 2-0 up on that one, and then just took their foot off the gas a little bit. Back came Scotland and scored a late goal. Here's Carreno's clip ball. That's a good ball into the box, and here's Schwartz, but she can't get the better of Houchin, who's been a very impressive defender there with Jada Holmes. They're a good centre-back pairing.
Oh, yeah. So those two back there have done a great job, and it's a great early ball in from Miranda Carreno. Sarah Schwartz trying to just get a little bit of a touch on it, but like you said, Dave, defensively they've done a really good job tonight, or else the scoreline could be a lot different as it is.
Certainly could. I've been impressed with Sarah Houchin wearing 12. Now here's Roman Langer wearing 9, right back for Fortuna Tulsa. Hummingbird and Kelsey Gordon, the 2 centre-backs now for Fortuna Tulsa. Here's Washington coming forward now, desperately needing to get on the board are FC Dallas. Clip ball into the box isn't a bad one, but it's just too far in front of Trinity Thomas.
Much better build-up play by FC Dallas. I think we saw that a lot more in the first half, but they're finally connecting, find a good ball on the outside, just not that final service that they're looking for.
Sarah Houchin has played in all 4 of the previous games at the heart of the FC Dallas defence. There she is again, getting a tackle in on Schwartz. Maddie Tokarczyk playing a ball down the right-hand side, looking for Sierra Schwartz, but this one will go back to J-Ro. J-Ro clears. Lights are on here now as the sun has gone in, as yet another plane comes in to Jinx Airport. Here's Carreno on the left-hand side. Can she get a decent ball in? Well, Holmes steps in and says we'll concede the corner, but Amanda Carreno's another great player. She can be tricky anywhere on the field, can't she?
She is. She's one of those players that she shows you just enough of the ball that you think you can get it, and then she pulls it right back, or has some kind of crazy skill that she just swipes it right back from you. So she's always been a very, very crafty, skillful player. And again, I don't know of any other women's players, especially from around here, that are as good as just finding nutmegs and nutmegging people like Amanda Carreno can. It's kind of her specialty.
We did see one in the first half. FC Dallas are making a substitution. Amanda Carreno waits, the lone figure over there. She's practically on the runway over there.
She is.
So far away.
She looks way out there.
So Carreno it is.
Looks like Reagan Whitlow's coming to take a break, and
I think that's Ashton
Gordon coming back in. She
yeah.
had a great first half. Reagan Whitlow doing some good work in the second half as well.
Great ball in for Carreno. There's a header down by Mallam, and it bounces into the grateful arms of J-Ro. or it could have been 3.
It was a good service there. I don't think she got quite a hold of that header like she wanted. But another good opportunity by Fortuna.
Punted away by J-Rowe. Headed by Ashton Gordon. Inadvertently to Trinity Thomas, who tries one from a long way out. That wasn't a bad effort.
No, she did well to bring it down there. She didn't have a whole lot of options going forward, so I think she just kind of thought to try to have one of her own.
Yeah, it was. She got a bit lucky with the ball from Ashton Gordon that was headed inadvertently towards her, but it is a goal kick for Crone.
Yeah, if FC Dallas gets one, it changes the game dramatically because then you kind of get that dreaded 2-1 scenario. So it's really easy for them to come back and get another goal. FC Dallas is a very dangerous team. I mean, all it takes is one deflection, one goal, one good strike, and this is a different ball game than it is right now.
And I might say to you as well, there was a game today in the World Cup, Brazil coasting in the Women's World Cup 2-0 up, and they ended up losing 3-2 to Australia. So it can be done, as we know.
Absolutely. Just takes that one goal to kind of spark a rally, and the whole team gets behind it. You see it all the time.
So long ball from Hummingbird from halfway. Schwartz is in there. Here's Amanda Carreno now, laying the ball back. Schwartz just about keeps it in, and then it's stolen away by Trinity Thomas, who tries to play the ball down for Lamp. But out comes Crone and clears the danger. Good alert goalkeeping.
Yeah, she did well coming off her line though, because if she doesn't, then it puts Fortuna in a little bit of a tricky situation there defensively.
Kelsey Gordon does well, plays it back to Rachel Hummingbird. Hummingbird, T of TU fame, of course. To Karchik, to Hare. Gracie Hare, left-footed. She sliced that one out. Yes, she has. So join us again on Saturday, 11 a.m., One Oak. Fortuna playing South Star. We will be on air just before 11. Here's to Karchik. Just didn't get the best first touch on that one. And then she fouls Jada Holmes. Free kick to FC Dallas. Coming up to 25 minutes gone, so we're getting towards the last 20 minutes of this one. FC Dallas desperate for a goal. Thomas on the right-hand side, 3 ahead of her. Here she is in possession. And they get up against Gordon, and it did come off the last touch off Thomas, so it's going to be a goal kick to Fortuna Tulsa. Thank you again to Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. The results you want and the care you deserve. Referee says there'll be some more substitutions, and I think I can count 3, I think, for Fortuna Tulsa. Off will come Sierra Schwartz. You would have thought it would be Nikki Caranta, but
that's who it is.
Nikki Caranta comes
coming
in.
Back up top, yep.
And then Roman Langer will come off. And Taylor Mallon will come off as well. Some good applause for Taylor Mallon as she comes off.
Well deserved.
Yeah, an outstanding player. We'll see who it is coming into right back here. As Fortuna lead by 2-0, and here is the goal kick from Crone. Tristan Edgar, who got a few minutes in the first half, has come into right back wearing 11. There's a strong shot coming in, but again, nothing to trouble Crone. They're not afraid of a shot or two, are they, FC Dallas?
No, they're not. I mean, you never know when you're going to get a good hit on frame and then just catch the goalkeeper off guard. I mean, if you don't have a lot of options going forward, and Fortuna's done a good job pressing the ball here in the defensive third, that sometimes that's your only option.
Yeah. It's desperation because they want, and the plane really does fly overhead.
It really does. Luckily, that kick wasn't as high as it could have been. It might have hit the plane.
Well, we've seen them calmly coming in at a distance, and that one really came in over her head and is curving.
I think they wanted a good view of the game, Dave.
Yeah, I think they did. And they're watching a very impressive Fortuna performance, and here's Nikki Caranta.
It's a great turn by her. Good run going forward.
And then in the end, Thomas did physically push her away from the goal, legally I might add, and the shot comes in the end, and it remains 2-0. But what a good turn it was from Nikki Caranta. 18 minutes left.
Yep, and that's the thing with Fortuna. I mean, you have Sierra Schwartz who did incredibly well up there, and then you have Nikki Quintero coming in and very explosive. They're a little bit kind of different players.
Good defending by Edgar after an impressive run from the number 5 Hayley Sawinski.
Yep.
So corner to FC Dallas.
Yeah, they're going to be looking to try to get a lot of numbers in the box here, trying to get one back.
And it is Chelsea Supri there, right by our pitch side camera. Holds her right arm aloft. This one comes into the penalty spot. Where's it going to fall? Good block there from Ashton Gordon. Peyton Lieb who's come in, and in the end too much physicality, says the referee. And FC Dallas go quickly with Supri. Supri towards goal. Oh, it's a good tip over
save.
from Crow.
Well done.
You have to be agile as a goalkeeper, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. And we talked about it in the first half. You always have to be ready, and that's a great look from her, and keep well done by the goalkeeper to just parry it over. But it's going to be another corner kick here.
We'll see if we can get a replay. Here it is, the quickly taken free kick. We'll go back to the live action now. Here's Chelsea Supri. Good corner again. Who's on the end of this one? There's a header wide, and it goes wide, and it remains 2-0. Supri has hit some good corners in there. Well, I wonder if we can get that replay of the save there from the goalkeeper, Crone, because it was, she had to be agile. Here it is.
They did a really good job playing this quickly. I mean, a lot of teams kind of take that for advantage. She does a good job, gets a good first touch, and just hits it right on frame. If Cray doesn't make that save there, that's in.
Yeah, good agile feet. She was getting back, got in the right position. Van Fossen comes back in for Kelsey Gordon at the heart of the Fortuna defence. 2-0 they lead. Just 16 minutes left, but FC Dallas are having a good spell in the game here.
They are. They're getting numbers forward, and they're looking a lot more dangerous.
As they have to, of course.
Absolutely.
That's a good ball. And down goes Crone again after the shot there from Brooke Lamp, who's been pushed forward as a target player. Good save again. Crone desperate to help her mate Paige Hobart out, who kept a clean sheet in the first half. Here's Charlotte Price. To Karchik now, wearing 6. Price trying to thread it forward. To Karchik again, runs into some traffic, gets it through to Shiloh Price. Price now chipping it forward. Who's on the end of this one? Caranta couldn't get there. Houching clears. And, and then there's a nasty clash there.
That's a strong challenge there in the middle.
And I'm just wondering whether the referee might take a little bit of further action there to Ashton Gordon, but we're just checking if
like he is. Yeah.
Chelsea Washington's okay. It was an untidy challenge, wasn't it?
I think she just got there a little later than she intended to. You know, she's going in hard to win the ball. It just kind of comes up there.
So yellow card, first one of the game. It's not been a dirty game at all. Here's the replay.
Yeah, the ball comes up there, and Ashton Gordon just a little bit late on the challenge there.
Certainly there was no elbow or malicious intent.
No, she was trying to go for her head, and then I think the ball just kind of pushed a little bit to the other side.
Here down the left-hand side now is Caranta. Good play from her, slipping a ball in here to Karchik. Karchik has won this back here to Caranta. Caranta now scored one from a similar area last weekend. Ball clipped into the box, and Peyton Lieb just cannot get enough on that one, but there would have been an offside anyway.
Yeah, Fortuna hadn't had any offensive threats here in the last little bit. It's been FC Dallas for the last few minutes, so good to see Fortuna getting forward, creating some chances there.
Here's Lieb wearing 16. Carreno wanted to be on the end of that one. Good little run from Carreno, but cut out well by FC Dallas again. Stolen back by Tokarczyk in the centre circle. Gracie Hare to Van Fossen. Van Fossen to Carreno. Carreno to Tokarczyk. Tokarczyk will go back here to Hare again. And Gracie Hare will go back to Hayley Van Vossen. Good building from Fortuna, who are also taking the sting out of the game. Lead now, still with the ball for Fortuna, coming forward, could hit one. She's got Shiloh Price for company here, though, wide on the right-hand side. Here is Price now, up against Houchin. Price gets a ball into the side netting, goal kick, nothing doing. Good build-up, though.
Yeah, good. I mean, I think we've seen Shiloh Price on the ball quite a bit here, and in the last few minutes, she's so good on the ball in her movement. You see her on the left side, you see her on the right side, penetrating through the middle. I mean, you've talked about it. You were very impressed with her play in the previous games. I think she's done a great job. And speaking of that, it looks like she's going to get a little bit of a rest here. Obviously, been doing a lot of work in the center of the park for Fortuna Tulsa today.
Yeah, Rachel Blankenship's gone back into the middle. Roman Langer is coming back in. I think she's going to play centre-back, is Langer, alongside Van Vossen, because Hummingbird's gone off. So interesting. Langer's played right back. She now plays centre-back. Carreno commits the foul on Supri. So FC Dallas now needing something quickly, you feel, if they're going to get anything out of this game here at Titan Sports Complex.
Yeah, they've done a good job of kind of switching the game a little bit and getting more numbers forward, playing a little bit quicker. So they've been finding a little bit more success, but Fortuna has done a good job of kind of combating that, getting forward in the last couple plays.
Here's the Lamp long throw, met fully, though, by the girl that was booked a few moments ago, Ashton Gordon. Headed forward. Away by Van Vossen.
Well done by Hayley Van Vossen there, and that's not easy to judge, those bouncing balls coming in the middle, and she just deals with it so well.
And again, goes into a good tackle there. But back come FC Dallas. And that ball is away. So a throw into Gracie Hare on the left-hand side. 8:35 on a Thursday evening in Tulsa. 34 minutes gone, 11 minutes to go here in this game, which Fortuna Tulsa are in control of as they lead by 2-0. A thunderbolt of a free kick on 42 minutes from Sierra Schwartz, followed up on 49 minutes by a brilliant assist from Taylor Mallam to great friend Parker Goins, who tapped in from 6 yards out. Edgar. Ashton Gordon to Blankenship. Blankenship has got Carreno making a little run from left to centre, leaves it open on the left-hand side for Gracie Hare. Well read, though, by Supri. And here's Thomas. Thomas for FC Dallas now, with Blankenship for company. And Blankenship it is who wins the throw-in.
It's good defending there by Rachel Blankenship. Coming over, pressing really hard.
The thing that I've been impressed with Yolanda Thomas and the players, they just love being together and playing together. There's lots of smiles on their faces. Yes, they work hard, of course, and they work hard for these results, but they're really enjoying their soccer.
It's such a good balance. I mean, when you have a team that is happy with the way everything's going, they're comfortable, they're gonna play more confidently. I think we see that, especially like in the young players like Ashton Gordon doing a really good job controlling the middle. It's a good ball in. But I think I think you're right, Dave. I think when you see those players, and I think you just see how well they're connecting their passes. I think last season, took them a lot longer to kind of find their rhythm and find their flow, and I think they found it really early this season. So I think they're finding a good bit of success and really enjoying themselves. I mean, that's what it's all about. If it's a developmental league, and that's great, we want them to develop and get better. But I mean, awesome for all of these girls out here and all of these kids with their families watching and watching them play hard and work hard and all the effort and training sessions and personal training sessions and things that they do on their own to get them to this level. They're playing their hearts out, but they're also enjoying and doing what they love. And that's a beautiful thing about soccer, and that's what makes it so amazing is there's so many things that you learn from it, gain from it, and just being in this atmosphere, and tonight is awesome.
It is 2-0 they lead. They don't want to throw it away now with 9 minutes to go, but still FC Dallas will come forward.
Yeah, they're still a dangerous team, still pressing.
They certainly are. It's going to be a long shot, but it's gone a few yards over from Washington, who's not had as much of the ball in the second half as she did in the first, maybe.
Yeah, I think Fortuna's doing a good job of kind of closing that middle down. They gave her a little bit of too much space, backed off to her a little bit so she could take a little bit more real estate. They're stopping that now. I think that's why we're seeing some of these shots from so far out from SC Dallas.
Carreno goes off, and Parker Goins comes back in, and so does Sierra Schwartz. So pretty much the whole squad's been used tonight. Again, very sensible coaching. And great to see.
Oh, yeah, obviously. I mean, and they play a lot of games back-to-back. I mean, obviously, they're going to turn around and play on Saturdays, so you want to keep people fresh. You want to make sure that everyone stays healthy. You have some players coming off injury. A lot of them are going to be getting ready to go back to college in the fall, so you don't want to overuse and wear everyone's bodies down. So I think her player management has been absolutely perfect and on point in this game.
Want to thank the little girls there in the blue shirts. You can just see right of frame there. They're the Porter ball girls tonight here at the Titan Sports Complex, doing a great job retrieving the soccer balls as they go off the field, keep the game flowing.
Oh yeah, that's important. It's important to get the ball going and keep it moving. I remember I got to do that for one game, and it's just a thrill. It's so exciting to be one of those girls.
And again, it's Wayne Farmer, Dave Hibbert, and Barry Williams' philosophy to be very community-based and involve clubs, teams, and get everybody watching these girls and aspiring to be in a Fortuna shirt one day.
Oh yeah, I think you see that. You see so many ball coming in.
Yeah, ball coming in, the Houchin again cutting that one out.
Well done. Well defended again by FC Dallas. I don't know what we're talking about. I mean, I think you see players from all kinds of different teams and clubs and ages and everything out here, and I think it's exactly what they wanted, and it's well represented here tonight. You have boys and girls and families and everyone out here enjoying a wonderful night of soccer.
Now here is Langer, and the referee is blowing the whistle. I think it must have been offside there. Yeah, offside. So 2-0 the score, and as you can see on our feed, 6 minutes to go in this one, as we are still here on a beautiful night. A few clouds gathering, but no threat of any rain.
Thankfully, I think we've all had enough of rain in this area the last little bit.
Yeah, amazing levels of the river. Now there's going to be a couple more substitutions, and in fact Edgar's going to go off. She was playing at right back, and we'll see who it is on the far side. Need I say, another plane comes in from left to right.
We really should have been counting up here. It would be an interesting game statistic, I think.
There it is. You can just see it coming in there, landing there safely on the runway away to our right-hand side.
Looks like Cora Dunnett coming back in. She's going to play on the right side now. She's been playing on the left for the majority of the night.
Big smile on her face as she comes running across to take this throw, wearing 2. So Lang will stay at centre-back. Ball loose in the midfield. Sierra Schwartz is playing in midfield now. Bring in Maddie Tokarczyk. Tokarczyk, this is a strong run from Maddie Tokarczyk, then feeding the ball through here to Karanta. Karanta with the keeper coming out, goes round the keeper, but just did enough, did the keeper there. Good ball from Tokarczyk, and Nikki Karanta just ran out of field in the end.
She did. Yeah, it was a great ball, great switch by Rachel Blankenship there to find Maddie Tokarczyk on the outside. Good run by her, good ball forward, and Nikki Karanta did a good job to try to get that extra touch. She just ran out of space. Again, they're playing on a turf field. The ball just goes a little bit faster and just kind of gets away from them there.
2-0 then the score, and we really are at the business end of this game now as Goins just sits it there on the left-hand side, but FC Dallas with Houchin forward, but in steps Tokarczyk to belt the ball away. Jada Holmes plays it to the right-hand side. Still they come forward to FC Dallas. Van Fossen is going to concede the throw in there. Oklahoma Ford. Visit your local Oklahoma Ford dealership for the latest deals and introduce the brand new Ranger tonight. Lights are on here at this impressive complex. Ball flicked on, punched away. Shot coming in, but it's going to be nowhere near the goal.
So
just a moment of danger.
Dangerous long throws. I mean, we talked about it. It's kind of unpredictable. It's hard to judge those balls when they kind of come in at that weird angle like that. Ball just kind of falls in the middle. It's a little bit of a skirmish, but FC Dallas not able to get a good, clean hit to redirect it back on frame, so it's going to be another Fortuna goal kick.
See the OIU building in the background there, the tall building. Ball flicked on in the midfield. Peyton Lieb scurrying to try and get on the end of that one. Cut out well, though, by Dallas. That ball's through. Would have been an offside. In fact, the flag goes up and the referee will take that one. Good line from Fortuna there, stepping up. It
was, yeah. They were definitely paying attention there and stepped up purposely as a unit. So we see, again, Fortuna doing a good job defensively and really seeing them play tonight. You see how well they're playing as a unit, like defensively and offensively, connecting through the middle of the park. I mean, I think that was one thing that was a little bit disjointed last season, and they had some struggles with it. It took them a little bit of time, but you see that cohesion and everything right off the bat from them this season has been a huge difference for them.
Off goes Sowinski. Bit of a reshuffle. Lamp will go in a slightly withdrawn role. As FC Dallas desperate for a goal here. Macy Geitmeyer is wearing 11 up front. Here she is now going towards the ball. In steps Van Vossen again. Good control from Blankenship in the centre of the field.
She's been brilliant in the middle of the park. Just so composed. Great vision to spread the ball around.
Certainly has. Doesn't give it away very often. Lieb to Caranta. Caranta just got the ball under her feet a little bit. Washington will win it back for the girls in red from FC Dallas. Around about a 4-hour trip back for them tonight. It's going to be a throw-in to FC Dallas, who really do need a goal now. 44 minutes, just a minute left of the 90. And that will be Fortuna's ball. Thank you again for your company here on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Beautiful setting here, as you can see. Lights are on. And it's going to be Cora Dunnock as a little fan is being escorted from the field.
She wants to play. She wants to go out there. It looks fun. I don't blame her. I want to be out there too.
Here's Blankenship chipping the ball over the top. On the end of this is Caranta, but Houchin again is there just a step ahead. J-Ro clears. Trinity Thomas gets there to win it for Dallas. Long ball from Lamp. In steps Maddie Tokarczyk. Intelligent play from her. Goins now on a little run here. Caranta is going to leave this for Schwartz. Schwartz will just keep it in. Chipped ball in from Goins. Where's it going to fall? It's going to fall for an FC Dallas player wide on this near side to us, the FC Dallas left. Trinity Thomas with a good piece of play there, good piece of skill. Gets away, gets a bit of space, threads a ball up front. Chance here for Dallas late on. Geitmeyer, though, doesn't play that to anyone, and that will go harmlessly through to Crone, who's done well, made a couple of good saves. There she is in frame, playing this second half and intelligently making Geitmeyer run in and just waste a little bit more time and energy. So we'll see the board go up any minute, unless I missed it. We are playing time added on.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of time added on to this.
We do hope to catch up with Yolanda Thomas, the coach, before we go off air. If we don't get her before we go off air, of course you can see that on the Fortuna feed. Always gives us a good interview, does Yolanda. So the dying embers of this game with FC Dallas trailing by 2-0. Still they come forward, but that's going to go through to Crone, who again is going to take some time and make Geitmeyer just run towards the
little
ball.
Gamesmanship there from the goalkeeper.
In fact, she's going to let it go out for a goal kick. So, barring any miracles, it will be Fortuna who will stay top of the division. And they will go 4-0-0. And that sounds an impressive record. And people will start to look at this team and see how impressive they are.
Most definitely, and the Red River Conference is a really tough conference. There's a lot of really good teams. This FC Dallas team is a very, very good side, and for Fortuna to come over here and get this 2-0 win is brilliant for them. They've had an excellent start to the season, and I think we talked about it. Just defensively, from the back line to the center of the park, the midfield going forward, they've just done a really good job of working together, pressing together, keeping the ball, switching the ball, making good runs off the ball, and getting forward. And they've done a good job of finishing their chances tonight.
And we should say that last year they did win the division, 8 wins, no losses, just 1 draw. So they were impressive, and they did beat Fortuna 5-1, and there was a 1-1 tie between these two. So good for Fortuna to, as Schwartz has failed later on here, to get this win against a pretty decent team and a fairly local rival.
Yeah, I mean, 4 hours away, that's pretty close.
That's pretty close for Oklahoma.
They are, yep. I mean, FC Dallas is a very dangerous team. I think we've said several times, Thomas and everything coming forward. She has great skills on the ball. I think she's the one that had the hit the post. I mean, if that goes in, if it's a different ball game, it kind of changes how things go. I think FC Dallas has got a little bit unfortunate in how the way things have kind of fallen for them. But yeah, they're a very dangerous team. It'll be interesting to see when Fortuna goes over there and plays. They'll probably have a little bit different side.
As the final whistle goes, and it is a 4th win of the season for Fortuna Tulsa. It's been an extremely good game. There was a goal in each half. And you have to say there's handshakes all over the field because it's been a very competitive game and a really good game, Brittany Scraper, to watch, hasn't it?
It was. I mean, both teams are incredible. I mean, you saw both sides create lots of opportunities and chances. I mean, it wasn't a dirty game by any means, but both teams working hard, going hard, trying to win the ball. I mean, they both wanted this win, definitely. So it's a great game to see, and on this wonderful night, and all these fans and so many people came out to watch.
And there they are, all shaking hands with their own team, as well as the referees and the opposition. That's always good to see. And there is Yolanda Thomas there in the black jersey there, with Donovan Bradshaw and Troy Tokarczyk there, the 2 assistant coaches, shaking hands with the referee crew who did a really good job tonight. It's been a fantastic job from everybody. I want to thank our cameramen as well, and Michael Blazik, our director, who I can tell you is here long before the kickoff, plugging in wires and doing all sorts of technical things. Want to thank him because it's been a really good feed. There are the referee crew, and there are the victorious team, Fortuna Tulsa. And Brittany, your admiration for them tonight, please.
Absolutely, they played incredible tonight. They should be proud of their performance. They worked hard. Definitely something that Yolanda Thomas is going to be very pleased with this performance from them. Solid through the whole game. I think the game started out a little rough, but once it settled down in the first 5 minutes, Fortuna did a great job of controlling the game. Defensively, was able to shut down FC Dallas and a lot of their really good chances that they were trying to create. Made some adjustments in the second half. I think we saw Thomas come through the middle a lot for FC Dallas in that first half. Fortuna Tulsa making some adjustments and not allowing that to happen anymore. So I think you kind of see the coaching adjustments that Yolanda Thomas made a big difference, and you saw Fortuna Tulsa have the majority of the play in that second half to kind of close out their win.
Well, we'll see if we can grab an interview with Yolanda Thomas, but what we'll do is we'll put together a few highlights. Don't go away. We'll take a short break now, and we'll close out the show with some highlights and, as I said, maybe a little chat with the victorious coach, who can say that she is the victorious coach tonight, because Fortuna Tulsa have won this game by 2-0 against FC Dallas. Back in a few moments. Come back in here to the Titan Sports Complex, where you can see the corner flag there and people on the field just celebrating a pretty comprehensive in the end and controlled victory by Fortuna Tulsa, and the girls there you can see in the background as we zoom in just celebrating their fourth win of the season, Brittany Scraper, and they are 4-0. They're on 12 points at the top of this division, and well done to them for that, not only tonight but the start they've had this season.
Yeah, it's a great start for them. I think Yolanda Thomas has got them riled up and excited over there, so I'm interested to see what she's telling them. Maybe if she comes over here and gets an interview, she can kind of give us a little sneak peek of what she got them all riled up for over there.
Well, let's take a look at some highlights. There was a shot, this was in the first half, from FC Dallas, and that was the story of their night a little bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of really good looks close on goal, so they were trying to take a lot of their shots from further away. It's just harder to connect a good clean hit on the ball with those, and just weren't able to get any really good chances coming off of those.
And then, of course, we have this amazing free kick from Sierra Schwartz.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Just such a good strike. I mean, that's textbook. She comes through it. She hits the ball right where it needs to be on the ball. That's one thing that I think is overlooked of where you're hitting it on the ball. She hits it right square on the nose of the ball, just drives it through. Absolutely excellent. And then we see a great ball from Cora Dunnett coming in. Beautiful switch. Rachel Blankenship was brilliant all day. Ball out to Taylor Malum, and Taylor Malum, which is such a cool as a cucumber assist there. She gets her hips squared up, just plays it back across the face. That's every striker. That's where you want the ball. And that connection between Taylor Malum and Parker Goins, they know exactly where each other are going to be, and beautiful finish there.
And also, we shouldn't go off air without saying that Charlotte Price made a very good run and drew a defender towards the near post, which allowed the space for Parker Goins. But those two connect so well, don't they, Taylor Malum and Parker Goins?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think we saw it several times, and I think we see it that they're both switching what side they're playing, and we talked about that. It's very hard defensively to keep up with all that movement going forward.
Well, Brittany, thank you for your company here tonight. We'll let Brittany get on her way, but will you join me on Saturday at 11 a.m.?
I would love to be nowhere else. I'm excited. Can't wait to be back.
Well, if you cannot get to One Oak at 11 a.m. on Saturday, then you can listen to Brittany and me. But if you can get there, go and support this wonderful team, Fortuna Tulsa, who are 4-0. They are top of the league. My thanks to Brittany again for her commentary tonight. We'll take a short break, and then we'll see if we can grab the victorious coach, Yolanda Thomas. Don't go away. Well, I'm joined by Yolanda Thomas. Yolanda, a 2-0 victory against FC Dallas. That just has a ring about it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we're really happy.
Tell us about the game, because it was pretty even until Sierra stepped up, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We had talked about just respecting the opponent, and no matter who they bring out there, they just have good players. Made some adjustments early in the game, just dealing with their attack. I thought they were actually beating us on the left right side of the field for us, and so we made some adjustments and then just had to settle down. Every time we strung passes together, we created chances, and so at halftime we talked about really just settling the game down, and obviously Sierra was ready. She's kind of been disappointed with her performance thus far, and she wanted that free kick and showed why. So
she must have been, what, 30 yards out?
I think so. It might have been over 30. But I will say, having been Sierra's teammate in college, I've seen her do that several times.
Wasn't a surprise to you, but it was a great time to score as well, going in at 1-0. What did you say to the girls at half-time?
We just rediscussed that, hey, attention to detail, we need to be disciplined defensively and put away those chances, and if we settle the game down in the attack, move the ball, chances are going to come, and have the composure to finish them when they do.
And then an early goal in the second half. What a lovely goal. What is it with Taylor Mallam and Parker going? They combine so well, don't they?
You know, they say twins have their own language. I think Taylor and Parker have a twin soccer thing going on. So. And
it was a perfect time to score 2-0, and then really you controlled the game from then on, although you had to soak up some pressure.
Yeah, we won. We went all the way into the bench, so everybody played, and for us to actually maintain control of the game, playing everyone and moving people around, that was a huge step for us, and obviously the reason we're doing it is because we know we have to play again on Saturday, but given that we changed so much, I was very happy with how we executed.
Well, congratulations. We can't wait for Saturday. We'll be there 1 11 a.m. and you will be there too. 4-0-0, 12 points top of the league. Well done.
Thank you.
I don't need to say anymore because we're recording. Thanks, Phil. We'll see you on. Hey, really please. Well, welcome back here to Titan. We've seen an impressive 2-0 victory for Fortuna Tulsa, and we saw a very impressive first goal, and I've got the goal scorer alongside me, Sierra Schwartz. Was anybody going to get that ball off you? Was that just going to be you for that free kick?
I wanted it when she went down. I had taken one in the last game, didn't quite get on it as well as I would have liked to, and I'm usually comfortable taking free kicks, so yeah, when that went down I was like, I think I want to take this.
As soon as you hit it, it was in the top corner, right?
Yeah, well, when you strike a ball really clean and you can just see it, once it got up over the wall, I think I could tell that it was going to dip and get right under the post. So
I'll let you into Sika. I've just interviewed the coach, and she said I wasn't surprised when it went in. I've seen Sierra do that a lot. Is that something you practice and something you enjoy doing?
Yeah, most of my career I've been really good at finishing, and luckily I'm pretty good at taking balls from distance. I can strike a pretty clean ball, and again I like taking free kicks, and I'm not scared to take kicks from those distances, so I'm comfortable with it and I enjoy doing it.
Great time to score as well. You scored that just for half time. What did you and the coach say at half time? What were you all talking about?
Well, I think in the beginning of the game we were a little bit disorganized. We couldn't quite get the ball down and connect very many passes in the first 15 or 20 minutes. Once we settled down, started to maintain possession, we could swing the ball a little bit, but I think the goal helped because I think it shifted the momentum quite a bit. It was kind of back and forth there, and and to go in to half with that goal gives you some momentum and some energy to come into the second half and kind of finish it off. So
Your goal, an individual, spectacular free kick. The second goal, what a great team goal. What a fantastic assist and finish from Parker Goins.
that's brilliant, and we work on that in practice, especially once we can get them in those wide positions that they can drive that line and hit that ball low and hard towards, the top of the six. It's kind of perfect. That's exactly what you work on, and that was about as clean as it could get. And, Taylor got in line, Parker got into that space, so yeah.
Some people would say you need a good rest after this one, but 2 days' time, you're back at 1-0, but, 4-0-0, top of the league, you must be, you can't wait for the next game, can you?
Yeah, we are super excited. The start of the season has been fantastic to get out, and we got our first shutout tonight, which that is exciting. It can be any better.
Just finally, tell us about the spirit within the camp. I said during the commentary, you look like you're all enjoying playing this game.
We are, and I think it starts with the coaching staff. We absolutely, for me and all of us, we really like every single one of them. They're completely professional. They're very encouraging our confidence and encouraging us to play, and they're really showing us how they want us to play, which is nice, and that trickles down. We've got a bunch of the girls, we've got good attitudes. We like to play hard, we like to train hard, we want to win, so it's really nice. The entire environment is.
Well, we thank you for taking your time out. We'll let you go out and celebrate that goal with your family and friends, and we'll see you again on Saturday. Well done, Sierra.
Absolutely, thank you.
Well, that's Sierra Schwartz. She was the first goal scorer tonight after 42 minutes. Then just 4 minutes into the second half, it was Taylor Mallam assisting the goal for Parker Goins to give us a final score here of Fortuna Tulsa 2, FC Dallas 0. Join us again on Saturday, 11 a.m. kickoff against South Star. We will be back on air just before 11. This is Dave Saunders signing off. Final score for the final time, Fortuna Tulsa 2, FC Dallas 0.